Ron, why is Morrissey getting trashed in media? Did you go to the Hollywood Bowl? I went for the, I'm guessing this Madison Square Garden show in November. Krillin, I have not seen Morrissey since, I think 2007 was the last time I caught Morrissey live. As far as him I mean, he has a history of kind of not choosing his words as carefully as one should when he talks to the press. I mean that last thing that he, when he was talking about the Kevin Spacey thing, that was really bizarre. Now, in fairness to him, he said that his comments were totally taken out of context and were spoken within a bigger statement. And when he asked the outlets to release the full audio transcript, they didn't do it. So in fairness to him, he might be telling the truth. When you take a lot of those comments on their own, they sound really freaking bad and not okay. But if it was in the context of a longer statement, that might kind of change the meaning and the intention. And that's what he's claiming. And we haven't seen the transcripts and no one's released them, at least not to my knowledge. So, but he has a history of, I think, speaking out of emotion at times and coming across as insensitive. And I don't think he cares all that much, which is why in recent years, he's not really that big of a fan of doing interviews, because he'd rather not put himself into a trap. He'd rather just sing on stage. And I guess I get it. I don't know. Lee, do you have any thoughts on that?
I regret to say I have no thoughts on Morrissey. So
all right.
I'll leave that to you. I don't even know what he said.
He made a few. I mean, it's been a while now, and I'm not sure what this what Skrone's referring to specifically. If there's something more recently I'm not aware of, but he said some things about when the whole Kevin Spacey issue was going on. He said some things basically like, well, where are the parents and stuff like some really kind of off things. But he said that he was making it was within a bigger statement that he was making. So it could have just been an aside where it's like, well, of course you're wondering this, and this, but these poor kids, and he's saying, look, that was totally taken and spun out of context. That's not, that wasn't an accurate representation of what I said. And when he requested the transcripts, they weren't provided. So, it was kind of just a he said, she said, and it kind of just drifted off. But yeah, that's essentially the skinny there.
You don't want to be caught saying, "Oh, rapists are going to rape. Where are the parents to stop?"
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Not a good look.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's kind of, and if there was anything more recent, I'm not cognizant of it, but if there is, I'm sure it followed the pattern of him not being very careful with his words. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.